Hi, I'm Rylee with Books by Rylee. And Books by Rylee was started because I'm chronically ill and I have a service dog. I actually have one that's retired, and I now have the younger one that has taken his place, and I owner trained both of them. My disorder is a rare disorder, and I was not diagnosed until I was in my late 20s. I was misdiagnosed and didn't have a diagnosis for a lot of years, and then misdiagnosed for a couple of years as well. And it's something that having had the diagnosis earlier would have been very helpful. And it has been a struggle, and I thought that I was alone, and it's something that I've had to deal with. And there's a lot of emotions that you deal with, and there's a lot of unknowns that you deal with. And I really wanted to tell kids that you're not alone, and there are a lot of us out there. And there's a lot of emotions that you deal with. You don't necessarily ever accept it. And there are going to be great days where you get to go out and have fun and do things. And then there are going to be some bad days, and you need to listen to your body. You don't get to run around. And as much as that is annoying and you want to, and you're angry, it's okay to feel that way. But how do you safely listen to your body and rely on those that care? And who are those that care? And reach out to those people and know that we're here, that we want to listen, and that we have ideas and thoughts for you. So that's why I started creating Books by Rylee, and created My Hidden Difference Makes Me Special, because I wanted other kids to know that they're not alone. And those feelings, unfortunately, don't necessarily go away, but you can have friends and you can have good days. And sometimes you just have to plan a little bit more, and you just have to know what your body is going to let you do that day. And maybe you just have to know, hey, that's just a little too much for me today. And so on the other side of that, there's a handful of us that are chronically ill that have service dogs. And the service dog community is growing. And there are a lot of stories where there's misinformation about service dogs, and that's caused people to have issues with access, or other people say they have a service dog and it's not, and so it causes issues for people that do have service dogs. It can cause service dogs to no longer be able to work, and that can cause people like me who need that to go out in public. I'm at that point where in the course of about 3 months, I no longer can leave my house without my service dog. It would not be medically feasible at this point for me to leave my house without my service dog. And so I would not be able to leave if something happened. And that's hard. So the other book series is to raise awareness and education about service dogs, but also teach children, what are service dogs? What do service dogs need from you, from everybody in the community? Why does eye contact matter? Why does talking to the dog cause an issue? My dog is task trained to sense potassium dropping. And so if my dog is sniffing you, he's not going to alert to me. And that was something that we had to teach, because when there is another human around me, whether it's in my house or outside, we had to teach, no, you still have to work, you still have to alert. But smelling the other person was causing issues. And so that was something that does cause issues. And we wanted to make sure, or I wanted to make sure that that is something that we're educating everybody and bringing that up and putting that in schools and teaching children, hey, yeah, they're dogs and they're cute and they have shoes and they have all these different vests, and some of the patches that I've seen are amazing. They have different themes to them, superheroes and maybe Disney or bees or different themes, but they're still working and we need to leave them alone. And so in Helping Paws, you get to meet 6 different dogs, and they have all sorts of really fun and cool tasks. One works in a lab, and I've never seen that. And it's awesome to see him in his little goggles, but he's working and he has to be left alone. So I did want to welcome you guys all to Books by Rylee, and keep learning with us, and welcome everybody that has a difference and disability and is chronically ill, has a service dog, but also let's raise that awareness and show everybody that no, you're not alone. And whether that means that it is physical or medical or mental, it doesn't matter. We're all still here for you.